by appreciating the gentlemen of the press. Let me appreciate the members of the State Working Committee. Appreciate all the leaders of our party. Want to appreciate all the support group. We want to appreciate the PCC members who are here today. I want to start this address by first appreciating the gentlemen of the press for the immense support that the party have enjoyed. We appreciate your kind words. We appreciate you for all the support that you've given to the Labour Party, to the presidential candidates, and indeed to all the candidates of the Labour Party during the electioneering campaign and during the election itself and after the election. I want to say that our work was made easy because of your contribution and because of your support. There's no gainsaying the fact that the press adequately reported us very, very well, in spite of the fact that we're not having the huge resources, we're not having deep pockets to acquire the press as others will do. But out of your zeal, out of your magnanimity to promote the country, to have a new Nigeria, the press indeed supported us. I want to appreciate you for that, especially given the fact that I'm from Edo State, and most of you report from Edo State. I want to say that I'm grateful to you for what you've done for us. I am in the state, I came into the state since Friday. First, to appreciate the leaders of the party, our party members, for the feats we have achieved during the just concluded general election. I started my journey from my ward, Ward 3, Esa Northeast, where I met with all the leaders of the party and appreciated them for the good job they have done, because in my ward, I won all my elections. I won the presidential election. I did not just win my unit, I won the ward. In the presidential election, I won massively. The House of Assembly election, even though it was marred with irregularities, I also won my ward. And so I felt I owed it as a duty to my ward leaders and my ward executive to appreciate them for doing that honor to me. This is also against the background of the fact that my own unit, my own ward, is a PDP stronghold. That I vote in the same place with the late Chief Tony Aneni. And so it's the home of PDP. And for that unit, for that ward to have abandoned PDP and follow Labour Party, I felt that I had an obligation to especially go back home to appreciate them. Thereafter, I have also met with my ward executive, my local government executive, where I have also appreciated them for the support they gave to us. And then I used the opportunity to reconcile the differences in the ward between the leaders and the local government executive that were having some slight disagreements. Thereafter, I've also engaged with the senatorial district, Edo Central Senatorial District, where I have also met with them, appreciated them for a job well done, and in view of the 2024 general election, I have also charged them, appealed to them of the need for them to build and consolidate our achievements in the party. Where we weren't strong, we have identified them and we employ them to take steps to see how they can improve on our areas of weaknesses in order to strengthen the party to be able to compete favorably in the local government election that is coming, as well as the Guba election that is scheduled for next year. And then yesterday, I had an exclusive and extraordinary meeting with the State Executive Council, where I also had the privilege of appreciating those State Working Committee and the Executive Council of the party. Because for the first time in the history of our state, Labour Party scored 79% in the presidential election. And so, in this state, we produce a senator, we produce House of Rep members, and we produce House of Assembly member. And therefore, I had the privilege yesterday of appreciating the State Working Committee and indeed the State Executive Council, led by my comrade, by my friend and my brother, KSC Odbaloy, who has been holding the home front for me. I also had the privilege of also thanking them for remembering me in their prayers through the period of my travels at the national level. They didn't allow me to have crisis at the state level. They supported me. In fact, the state chairman of the party was with me in Abuja, and they became my rallying point, became one of the sources of my strength. And therefore, I felt it was necessary to come and appreciate them, and I did that to the State Working Committee and the National Executive Council yesterday. We also took the opportunity to examine the party with a view to seeing, we did a postmortem of the just concluded general election with a view to planning for the 2024 governorship election. I have tried to reconcile the differences we have in the party. People who had disagreements. We're able to bring some of them together. Where we couldn't agree, we have set up committees to go and look at the issues and resolve them. We have also taken measures of how to bring in more people to join the party. And I want to say here very clearly that the door of the party is open to new members. Those who are dissatisfied with where they are, our doors are open, and I want to make it categorically clear here that I have not endorsed any candidate for next year's election. The Labour Party primaries for next year that we produce the governorship candidate is going to be competitive, is going to be open, is going to be transparent. Our quarrel over the years with PDP and APC is that they lack internal party democracy, which is responsible for production of leaders who lack the pedigree, the competence, the capacity to anchor the affairs of governance, which has landed us in the situation we are in the country today. And therefore, as an emerging political party who believe that we should change the political narrative in the country, we cannot be seen doing the same thing. We must learn from the mistakes of other political parties and be able to improve our operations. Several candidates are emerging in the party, and I want to make it categorically clear that I have not endorsed any candidate. Members of Labour Party, delegates of Labour Party will be the one when the primaries come to choose the person that will be the flag bearer of the party. And so we have decided to walk ahead by looking at our structure where we have defects, especially at the unit level. We have set up committees to look at it. We have also put modalities in place to pursue vigorously membership recruitment and membership drive to the party. The more we have members, the merrier for us. And so our doors are open, the party is open for registration, and we extensively look at that aspect yesterday. And we have put a committee in place, contact and mobilization, that will move around and advance our membership drive in the state. Today, we have also had meetings with the state local government leaders and leaders in the state because we perceive some seeming disagreement arising from the general election between leaders of the party and the party executive. And I'm happy to announce today that all the differences that we have put them behind us, and we have a united party that will work towards the 2024 global election in Edo State. That is the meeting we have just concluded, and I have said that I will be doing 2 weeks in Abuja, I will be doing 2 weeks in Benin in order to attract more people to the party and to give the party a focus here, proper focus and proper direction in view of the 2024 global election. This afternoon, the next meeting I'm going to have here, and they're already here, are members of the various support group and the Presidential Campaign Council. I've not had the privilege of appreciating them for the job they have done for us. And so I probably felt that I needed to call them to also have interface with them. And that would be the conclusion of this, my working visit to Edo State. And I will be returning to Abuja tomorrow to continue with the court cases like you've seen. I must say clearly that we have marshaled out all our evidences in court. And I'm sure that, as you have seen, APC and INEC is struggling. And I want to say that from what we have seen, we are doing very well in the tribunal, and I'm sure that justice will be done at the end of the day. Our stolen mandate, no doubt, we will reclaim it at the level of the courts. And that's why we have spoken and told our supporters that they should remain calm. We believe that we will get our stolen mandates from the courts. So I want to once more reiterate that we believe in the judicial process, we believe in the courts, we believe that the judiciary will do the right thing. And that's why even where people wanted us to be on the streets, even where we were under serious pressure to be on the street, we decided that we will go to courts and be able to get justice at the end of the day.